So, hello, this is Paolo Jasmine, and this is a quick video blog. I want to talk today about juggling props, and this past week I decided to try my skills at making juggling props, especially because I think it could be a cool market, like for a small business, making props, sell them, either on my own website if I can design one. Well, I already have a website, but like through a website or just to my friends. And since I play with them, it can be pretty easy. Like I can take them with me, make a few, take them with me. When it gets warmer, find a spot on the street, start playing with it, and then when people ask where do you get that, then maybe tell them, well, I have some that I made. If you are interested, it will be this amount of money. And I decided to go with this one because it's relatively cheap, and there's a lot of tutorials in online on how to make them. And so yeah, and the way that I made this was because I made it through design. And you are wondering what I'm talking about, and I haven't even mentioned that. So let me start by that. I made a devil stick, or actually it's called, this type of stick is called a flower stick because of the ends looking like a flower. And you can see that the way that I made it and I cut it, it kind of looks like a nice flower. Let me explain how I make this, just so you guys have an idea. Basically, I bought a 26-inch tire tube, which was around $5, and I cut a long strip of the rubber, and then I tied up the rubber around this stick, which is a dowel stick that I got at a store. And the dowel stick, it's about 97 cents. And basically it was 5/8 of an inch, and it was 3 feet long. So I cut it to around 2 feet. And why 2 feet? Because I was looking at, I have other props that I have bought in the past. Let me show them quickly. So the idea for 2 feet came from like measuring this this double stick, which I bought online at doobie.com. And then I have this other flower stick that was given to me by one of my staff persons at the theater department. She had it and she gave it to me, and I didn't know what it was until I started watching videos online on devil sticks and all that stuff. And then this one is Mystic. I bought it in the mall, and it cost me about 18-20 bucks basically. It's interesting to look at the difference in the designs, at least with the flower sticks. This one seems to have like a foam in the inside, and you can see it around there, and it has like felt for the flower, and it has tape, it's grip tape, hockey tape in the gripping those things together in there. And again, it has a rubber in the stick, so that's why I went with the rubber. Also, in the instructional videos that you find online, they teach you to make it with rubber. This one for the flowers, it uses vinyl basically, and I know that vinyl is very nice because vinyl is what certain things are made out of vinyl. It's nice, the vinyl. It comes in different color, and it's a nice texture to it, and it also adds quite a bit of weight too. What I found interesting is the way that also they cut the patterns, and this done with a particular pair of scissors. So you can go with vinyl to do the ends of the flower stick, it seems, and it will look really cool. And and the thing is, I don't know how much it would cost, the vinyl. I'll have to do a search, walk into a store and see how much it can cost. But I know it can be very easy to use too, and that way then maybe probably what I can do in my case, instead of like using rubber to cover the stick, which basically is a strip, I can use the rubber to cover the stick, and then I can use the vinyl to do the flower ends instead of using the same rubber that I use for the tube. Because the tube, from the tube, if I cut it, if I'm careful with the measurements, I can cut it and I can make more than one strip of rubber, and maybe be able to make about 1 to 3 sticks. So yeah, Talking with somebody also, they gave me an idea. I met this person near my apartment. One time he was, last year, he was playing with a devil stick and he told me that he makes them. And I saw the same person this past week. And he mentioned the idea of like to get the rubber from the bike tubes at a bike shop. When they discard it, instead of like throwing them away, you get the tire tubes. And that will actually, I found that idea a very good one, especially because of my background as an environmental engineer and the fact that I like recycling. So it gives an outlet to a material that might be discarded and may end up going to a landfill. So you take that material, it would cost you nothing basically, and you can use it to make the stick. So it will reduce the cost of the stick basically. The other materials that I use, well, this here is duct tape. For the hand sticks, I bought a dowel 3 feet long and then I divided it in half, which means that they are 18 inches long, and I use electrical tape. I use yellow for the tip, black to cover the stick first, and then red to put like where you hold it basically. And it's a nice color in my opinion. You know, you can see it up here. And this is white electrical tape. The flowers, as I said, I took the bike tube, and once I cut the long strip, I was off with extra material, so I took about 18 inches of the rubber, the size that it was. You know, after I split the tube in half, so I was left with enough material. Let me show you quickly, which is pretty, like, you know, it will be about 2 or 3 inches basically, and I cut that about 2 inches basically, even about an inch, so I can cover up in the tip of the stick. I cut the little flowers about an inch basically, and I keep going there until I had like all of it covered, and then I just put it over the duct tape, and then I tie with the duct tape around to give it, you know, make it strong so it doesn't move too much. And so yeah, so it was pretty easy to make. It didn't require too much money to invest, and it actually works pretty well in my opinion. I'm not very good with the devil stick and the flower stick, but it's kind of fun to like being able to like, oh yeah, it kind of like, it looks very pretty, and it's, you know, it works. It does the job. It's a nice way of making, you know, making a prop. And the thing that I enjoy most is the fact that I make this myself. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm playing with a prop that I made myself. Kind of like makes me feel happy about it, you know. So I think my next step, what I want to do is like see if I can buy more materials to make more of this, and I'm going to start low, but maybe eventually I may want to do business online, and maybe, you know, I know that the demand may not be that much, but like making them this ones on demand basically. Somebody can decide like what color you want for this. For the duct tape being used, duct tape comes in many colors. Recently, like I was looking at the different patterns that they come, so I can give that choice to people, and you know, and what colors you want for the tip, and for the hand sticks, you know, and then sell them and try to make some money. And I like the fact that I was able to build myself, and I like manufacturing, you know, and knowing that in the United States manufacturing seems to be like slowing down once again. I think manufacturing is a good thing, you know, and having make this, you know, by myself, and maybe if I made more, it's like this is 100% made. And then if I can get into finding bicycle stores that will give me some of the materials that I use, then I can say that yeah, it's part or 90% post-customer recycling, you know, materials. So it would be a nice thing to do, in my opinion. You know, like I will be doing helping save the environment basically. As I said, I'm planning to make more of this. If anybody's interested in helping me financially to get more materials, or to donate materials to me, let me know. Send me an email. And if you are interested in one of this, just let me know and send me your address and phone number, and I may probably be able to make a few of this and ship it to you. Of course, it's going to cost you money, so you better have some money. Anyway, this is it, and I hope that you like this, and if you guys have any questions or ideas to improve the design, I think this design seems to be very, very easy, very sturdy, and very, it's not too difficult to get the design. But if you guys have any other ideas, please feel free to let me know, basically, and I'm willing to hear the ideas and to see if I can implement them. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.